Hello, everyone. Sunday evening or Sunday night today. So I'm going to do a live with Glow Fitness, brother that I saw on social media. And he's been through free experience, and I think it would be really, really good for the youth and everyone else to learn and make sure they don't make the same mistakes. And you know what it is, when people go through bad things, we need to share that experience so other people don't do the same thing. We don't do the same thing, and we trying to keep ourselves strong because, walaikum salam, trying to follow the right path, and like someone else mistake and them telling you about it might help you, not you making the same mistake as well. So we're just waiting for him to come on live, and we're just going to chat about that's it. So I thought, you know what, let people come on live and then we can chat about that and ask him. I'm going to talk about his life and what advice he would give to people, the youngsters especially, because we need to look after the youngsters, you know what I mean, and advise them, make sure they follow the right path, because there's loads of youngsters, they don't have anyone to guide them or advise them. So people with experience like myself or other people, we need to talk to them and advise them, make sure they don't, um, you know, what do you call it? They don't make the same mistakes. So that's it. So that's what we're doing. So come on, guys, come on, and hopefully we can come on and do the live. I'm just waiting for Glow Fitness to come on. But hopefully you guys had a good Sunday, good weekend with the family. Weekends go too quick, but that's life. Get up at 5:30 tomorrow, back to real life, you know what I mean? And that's it, really. So, that's it. Internship, uncle. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you think of Brother Mehdi? You guys know what I think of him. But the thing is, you know what? I watched his live one time not that long ago, and he was putting good points out there. I think what it is with him is all of an act. He wants people to hate him, to follow him. Is like his strategy to have followers and stuff. But I'd rather have no followers to be like that, to be honest. Rather speak truth, because if I advise anyone wrong and they follow the wrong path and do something wrong, it'll come on me. So that's the thing in that. So that's it. Yeah. So the brother went into prison. He come out, sorted his life out. Then they pulled him out back into prison. But the thing is, what he's doing, what you call it, he's life, man. He's personally changed his life and that. So for me personally, when people do things like this, it kind of inspires me, and I think, like, they need to be more out there, talk more, give people advice on that, because what is our job here? To guide the youngsters, guide the youth and that, you know what I mean? And the thing is, with his help, hopefully we can do that, and we can help people not do that, like the mistakes he's made, mistakes I make, and that, I made mistakes in my past, and I tell people not to make them mistakes. So that's it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. How can a young person get into security to a level? I don't know. I mean, I got my done security course and just got into security. I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you. So that's it, really. Just get your license done, and that's it. I don't know why people are adding me for live and that, man. How tall are you? I'm 5'8". I don't know why people ask about my height. CCTV worth doing? Of course it is. CCTV is good to have. Any qualification is good to have, because you don't know when you're gonna have when you need it, and it opens more doors for you. So, how was your day, Uncle? Yeah, it was good. Alhamdulillah, can't complain. Went to the gym, went to see my brother, and then come home, had dinner with the family. So it's a blessing. No, I'm not from Mirpur. I'm from Peshawar. So just a lot of people come on live. So let's see. I know. Just wait for thingy to come on. Glow Fitness to come on. I don't know where he is. Hopefully send me an invite, or does he know how to do thingy? So invite. Send him an invite. See if he comes along. Yeah, so can you speak Pashto? Of course I can speak Pashto. Sange challa laka khair khirat te arsa saidi jood takradi. Why do you guys think I can't speak Pashto? Most of my videos are in Pashto. It's because the way I speak English. The thing about me is I spend a lot of time in Pakistan. I was born here, but I spend a lot of time in Pakistan, so my Pashto is good. So I can live in Pakistan, I can live in here in England as well. So that's why my Pashto is good, and I can talk to people in Pashto, Urdu, and English as well. Best TikToker going. I don't know about that, but thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Would you move to Peshawar though? No, not really. To be honest, whatever situation is going there, but I would love to go to a Muslim country, live in a Muslim country. If an opportunity ever come, then that's it. I would definitely go there. Training. Any tips? If you're 17, just the thing is, what you have to do when you're young, you need to understand your body. You need to understand how your body works. And the thing is, there's loads of stuff out there. You know, too much information can't be good for you. But find information, because sometimes you need to understand your body. Walaikum salam, Max. Hope you're okay. You're thinking Turkey, but my brother lives in Turkey. He's moved to Turkey, so inshallah, it might be Turkey. I don't know yet. So let's see. Let's see. Walaikum salam. Hope life is good in Germany. Oh, that's a suitcase. Life is good in nutrition, and do you sort it out? I'll do plans and stuff and that for people. I advise them, because I don't want people making the same mistake. Would you recommend protein, whey shake, or make your own shakes? Whey shake is good, but don't have too much protein. Have normal natural food. Natural food is always the way forward. Protein is just, sometimes it just gives you that extra protein. Like I have different type of protein, so have eggs, chicken, fish, beef, and just have that. Okay. All right. See. TikTok live, because a lot of people don't know how to do TikTok live and that. So let's go. Send them invite sent. So we just come along. Hey, my brother.
Hello, brother. How you doing?
You're right. I can't see you, man.
Okay, 1 minute. Can you see me?
No, I can't see you. That's it. Can you make the
Can
picture
you see
bigger?
me?
Yeah. I don't know why it's like this
How,
though. You need to go like half and half and that. You know what I mean?
I didn't. How do I do that?
Should be on your thingy and that. I don't know.
1 minute. It's got no effects on. What, is my screen too small?
Yeah, it's just a little one in the corner.
I don't know why that is, because I've actually just... Should I exit and come back in?
Yeah. Come back in, exit and come back in.
Okay.
I don't know why that little screen happens. How do you make it bigger? It needs to go live first, then join the request. So it needs to, yeah, okay. So if you're, yeah. Brother, what you need to do is go live first, on your phone.
Yeah,
Go,
on my own. Oh,
yeah,
okay, I know it.
yeah, so go live on your TikTok,
Yeah,
then I'll invite you, then the thing will be bigger.
no problem.
Okay? All right.
Um,
Yeah, so we're learning these things, aren't we? So I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. No one's ever invited me for a live like that. Look, guys, don't laugh at my cup. I know you've got chickens on there, right? I like chickens. Or is it hen? Hens, chickens, chicken. Okay. Is it ready? Shall we invite it live together? Okay, let's send them a invite now. What's he up to? Nothing, just chilling, brother. Chicken, hen, same thing. Sambra, how you doing? I'm good, thank you. How are you? How are you cutting or bulking? I was bulking, but I'm just cutting now slowly. Any jobs going? Loads of jobs going, my brother. Loads of jobs going. Loads of jobs going. Just have to look. What do you take? Is he on? Is he coming on? I might have made a funny noise. I'm gay and I'm... just waiting for him to come along. This one. Yeah.
hello.
How you doing, my brother? You alright?
I'm good,
You've
thank you.
never done
Good.
a live on TikTok, have you?
I'm,
First
I've,
time.
I've never done a live on TikTok, first time, so I am still getting used to using it.
I know, I was like that first time, but I was gonna say, first of all, I know you as Glow Fitness. What is your name?
My name's actually Glody, so that's
Glody.
yeah, Glodi. That's where I got the Glow Fitness from.
Oh, I thought it was like glow and that, glow like glow and that. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
Good. Sounds good,
that's
man.
what I want you to think as well. So I did think I did
Nah, it
think
is
of
a good
all of that.
name. That's a creative name, man. That's good.
Yeah, no, thank you. Cause I thought like glowing is something positive. Do you know what I mean? And especially like feeling like you're always in the dark. I thought, it's in my name. I could just Glow
Yeah,
Fitness.
that's it.
Like,
Use it, man. Use it. Why not? Why
yeah,
not?
exactly. It just made
Why not,
sense.
bro? Why not? So, what was I going to say in that? So, how's life going for you after what the situation you went through now? You know.
Um,
So
obviously,
you come out like just explain to people what happened. So you done your
yeah,
sentence and
yeah.
yeah. So
So I went to jail, and I basically got like a 8-year sentence,
how old
basically.
are you when you went to jail then?
So my case was actually from 2014 when I was 20.
Really?
Yeah, I got arrested for conspiracy to supply drugs,
Yeah.
and then I got added charge of modern day slavery, but
Really?
I didn't get sentenced for the second part of that later on in 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the thing is, then you done your 8 years. You come out, started your business off.
No, so
Everything was good.
I done my 4 years.
Yeah.
Um, Came out of jail, and during that time in prison, that 4 years, that's like after my second time in prison. So that
Yeah.
was actually my third sentence in prison.
Really?
Yeah. So I was doing a lot of reflecting and during that sentence and just thinking about like, where do I really want to like take my life? Like, where do I want to lead my life to? Like, is it gonna be the same cycle that I'm used to, that I've been used to? Am I just gonna be like, it's the ends in it, I grew up in it, or am I actually gonna try and make a change for myself and actually try and change the narrative of what like people think of me or think of what I've done exactly, essentially.
So, like I was saying, and like, I'm not from where you are from and that, yeah. So, is it really hard for a person to have a clean, good life and that? Because, like with us and that, as we are when we're young, we like following other people, what I
Yeah,
mean. So like we get into a crowd that if they're doing something, we get involved, and you
yeah,
think it's good, but it's not good, is it? You know what I mean? And
yeah,
there's no one there to kind of advise you and tell you, look, stop doing this. What you doing? You're messing your life up and that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But the thing is, you just get too far into it, and
yeah,
you're gone. You know what I mean? There's no one to
yeah,
pull you
yeah.
back in that. You know?
I mean, I'm sure you've heard of like the term like crabs in a bucket.
Yeah,
Like, do you know what I mean? So growing up in the hood, like growing up in the ends, is like everyday competition, like
yeah,
with the people that you live amongst, because we're all just trying to get out of this bucket that we're
yeah,
living in, and it's like it's not great conditions. Like, do you know what I mean? Council estates nowadays, you've seen what they're like, and it's the roof is leaking. There's mold. There's this. There's all types of conditions that
yeah.
people are living in. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So it's like when you're walking out of your house, you're only walking out of your house with one thing in your mind, which is like, how can I make the situation that I'm in better? Do you know what I mean? So even if it means like you're outside and you've genuinely got to get involved in whatever you've got to get involved in, just so that you think there's a positive outcome, like at the end of it, or whether it's putting food in the fridge, or it could be like something as simple as you just want like new clothes or like things to wear or something, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it could start small, it could start big, but it's like when there's nothing around you that's inspiring you to do something different, it's very difficult to expect you to do something different. Do you know what I'm saying? Um, if you're if what cartoon is that? Is it Tarzan? Is it Tarzan when the little baby grew up around apes and
Yeah, yeah,
monkeys, and he thought
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
it was an ape
Monkey,
and
yeah,
a monkey?
yeah.
It, that's a prime example of like whoever you go around with, whatever you grow up, that's what you're gonna adapt to, innit? Naturally, until
Yeah,
someone comes over and shows you something different. That's
yeah.
if someone even does that. It might
Yeah,
be too late for some people. Do you know what
yeah.
I mean?
The
So
thing, that's what I mean, and like I think this is very important because, like, your point of view of life is so different to mine. You know what I mean?
yeah,
The way
yeah,
you seen things, I haven't seen them things. But
yeah,
sharing your experience with people,
yeah,
someone might be in your place that where you were,
yeah,
but watching this or seeing you talk or see you go you through, they won't make the same mistakes that you did, you
yeah,
know. And the thing is, I'm a big believer that like in things we go through life, it makes us who we are. So you are
yeah,
who you are today because the things you've been through.
yeah,
And
yeah,
if you
yeah,
didn't go through them things, you won't be who you are. You know what I mean? If
yeah,
they're good things and bad things, but it makes you who you are. And with
yeah,
this kind of things and that you can change a lot of people's lives and that, you know?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
with
yeah,
me, like I growing up, spent a lot of time here, spent a lot of time in Pakistan, and like I lost my dad at a young age. He got shot. Like the burglars come and shot him.
yeah.
I
Sorry
fell
to
on my
hear that.
eyes. You know what I mean? No, but it's part of life. I was only 9, but that was my way of growing up. And then my mum by herself brought us up, showed
Yeah,
us. You know what I mean? So the thing
yeah,
is, we go through things in life um, to like become who we are, but it's up to us
yeah.
to make what decision we're going to take. We're going to take the right road or the wrong road. We can do like the bad things again, or change
You can do
ourselves
it.
and make us better. You know what I mean? And
I
help
mean,
other people out. You
yeah,
know?
it's very difficult to believe that there's light at the end of the tunnel when you're nowhere near the end of the tunnel.
Yeah,
Like, do you know what I'm saying? So to tell someone that there's gonna be light at the end of the tunnel and expect them to just believe that. It's difficult, right? Because in life, is like they always say we've all got to make our own mistakes to actually understand life. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like your mum, your dad, they can literally tell you, they can give you the A to Z of how to live in this world. Do you know what I'm saying? But once you actually get out into this world yourself, that book might not even make sense anymore.
Nah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
times change, innit? That's the thing. Times
Yeah,
change,
yeah,
people change, the situations change.
yeah,
But the thing is, that's what I mean, and that everything changes and that. So like with you, like look at you, like you went through certain things and you've changed your life and that, and to a positive thing and that. You know what I mean? So that's why, like when I saw your video first time and it
yeah.
come up on my thing, and bro, it really hit me, man. Like because you were so humble about it. It is what it is. That's what you said and that, and then I felt like. Well, I'll be like kicking off, and you know what I mean.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you were so humble about it, and you
yeah,
just went on about it, and that, and I thought, nah, man, I'm not gonna let this
yeah,
like, you know what I mean.
yeah,
That's why I think a lot of people, the way you acted and the way you took it,
yeah,
like you said, it is what it is. I'm just gonna, you know what I mean. And you, the
yeah,
way you were going off, bro, it really upset me. I'm not even
yeah.
saying
Do you
like,
know? Do you know what it is? It's like I've been having like problems with the system, if you like, since um since as a kid. Do you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So like yeah, I was homeless and whatnot, and I was sleeping rough and everything like that. But it's like the people who was the people who was meant to be like there to support me as a young person. They knew everything that was going on with me, but it's like they kind of like just left me to my own devices. Like, do you know what I'm saying? They just left me whatever in it. So then naturally on the streets, you get involved in crime. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Because either you need money or you need to do something to survive on the streets.
yeah,
And I went to custody literally just before my 16th birthday, like, and I remember like walking into young offenders, and for me it was like, that. Can you share on this? I don't know if you can share on this.
yeah, yeah, of
Yes.
course,
So for me, it was like, oh shit, like this, this is actually real life. Like, do you know what I mean? This prison thing, and it was something that at the time I took for granted. I didn't take it as a lesson. Do you know what I'm saying? Uh, only because it was like it was a new world for me. I didn't know how prison was supposed to go or how prison runs or everything like that. And where I was quite young, a lot of like my peers who was in prison with me, we was all kind of like bouncing off each other. Like,
mm.
do you know what I'm saying? You know, like we're all men, we've all got egos. Like everyone's got. I said men, but we're basically boys, innit?
Yeah,
With
but the thing is,
ego.
at that age, you are like that, though, innit? In that age, you're just like that, innit? You know what I mean? Like, there's three stages of of people growing up, and that.
Yeah,
We say the first 20 years, and that you learn from others.
yeah.
The second 20 years from um, I think it's paused it. I think you paused it. So they say the first 20 years from like when you're born, you're 20, you learn from others, you learn from your parents and the people around you. The second 20 years, 20 to 40, you
Yeah,
learn about yourself. So
yeah,
like you do things you learn about yourself, and
yeah,
then 40 to 60 is you teach others and that, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
like,
yeah,
this is like the three stages you go in life and that. So
yeah,
when you're at that age and that, you're like just what others are doing, you're doing the kind of
yeah,
the same
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing and that, you
yeah,
know what I mean? But
yeah,
now like you're learning about yourself and you're finding out what is your strong, like, you know, like with me, I'm dyslexic.
mm,
I haven't been to school
mm,
because I was back and forward, but I found my strength and worked on my strength and made myself better. Like I
yeah,
can't read and write properly,
yeah,
and the thing is, but I worked on certain things that I can do.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
you
And that's the
find,
important thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I think every person is gifted in a certain way. You just need to find that gift and use it.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? So
But
like with when you were at prison, did you study fitness there or you just
yeah, so obviously I started training that when I obviously went young offenders, but I didn't know how to train. I didn't know the benefits of training. It was just time out of myself, like, do you know what I mean, at that time, innit? But I actually started to enjoy it. I used to do arms all the time, like every session was arms because I wasn't educated to do anything else.
Is that why your arms are bigger? Like more
Yeah. Yeah, you can say
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I was literally doing that 5 days a week, arms every day, arms and like arms and
The
triceps.
thing is, I've seen a lot of brothers when they go in, they
Yeah,
come out with big arms, man. They
yeah.
come out with big arms.
Because it's just easy, innit? You just do this, innit? And you just think, what's the worst gonna happen? But so I started fitness in young offenders, but like I said, I've never took it seriously. It's only when I went back in the second time when I was 20. So when I was 20, I went back in. I came out 24, just before my 25th
Yeah.
or something like that. During that prison sentence, I found fitness really helped me mentally. Like I literally don't know like how I would even cope through that sentence if
Yeah.
like I didn't go to the gym. Do you know what I'm saying? Because my mind was like always ticking, like I was always thinking, and then like depressed, anxiety, like all types of things were just, it was too much just rushing in for me. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So when on that second sentence, I was meant to do my personal training course,
Yeah.
but I got transferred out of the prison literally just before the course was about to start. I went to Belmarsh.
Yeah.
That's where I got released from. So then when I went back in the third time for the trafficking, I said to myself, look, I'm literally going to study every and anything that I can get my hands on just so that I can give myself a better chance at life again when I come out. Instead of just doing the time in my cell or fighting or just doing things to pass the time, I might as well do things that's going to benefit me as well as pass the time.
Yeah.
Do you
Change
know
your
what I
life,
mean?
man. Yeah. Change your.
Yeah, it changed my life.
So like with me and training, like I do compete and stuff and that, but
Yeah,
that's just extra. Like I do competitions and stuff, but training mentally is just for me. Like I go to the gym to train for myself, for my mental health.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And people don't understand how much it helps you
yeah,
till you get into it seriously. And the thing is, it gives you a strong mind. Like a lot of people when someone's doing something wrong they can't control themselves. But a person who trains, they can control themselves because like
yeah,
with me, like control myself from food or something else or anything.
yeah, yeah,
It builds you that strong mind and that.
yeah,
And you know what I mean? It's got loads of benefits that people need to understand and that.
yeah.
But like for me, like yourself and that training helps you mentally. People need to understand that like once you hit that thing and that how much it helps you mentally, it changes the game. Then you know what I mean? You go to
Like
the next
that,
level.
that's the key thing because some people look at a gym like, oh, it's an appearance thing. It's to look good.
Yeah.
Like you just want to look good, or you're just doing it for the girls, or you're doing it to impress someone, or whatever. But people don't actually understand. Like there's some people out there like genuinely fighting demons in their head. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Every day they got different types of demons. They got different types of things, and the gym is literally just them pushing everything back, trying to forget it, and trying to just focus on that. Otherwise, God knows what some people will be doing.
Yeah, 100%. And this is what I tell a lot of youth as well. Like, just do something, do some type of sports and that
Yeah,
makes you feel better, that you can put your mind into it.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
waste your time and that. Like, a lot of them will, I don't have no time. Bro, you got it all day. I'll do 3 jobs, I still find time. You know what I mean?
exactly.
So the thing is, if you're going to do something, you do it.
Exactly that. People will make times for what they want to make time for, innit?
That is true, man.
Do you
That
know
is
what I
true.
mean?
That is
So,
true.
at the end of the day, like, there's 24-hour gyms now. Obviously, I'm not doing this live to try and tell everyone go to a 24-hour gym or whatever. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But it's like you might be sitting at home and thinking or feeling like shit. You might be feeling like shit, but you're scared to go to the gym. But you don't even know that if you walked into that gym, like it's gonna help you enormously. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And
100%.
and that's like people don't know about like endorphins and dopamines and the
They
way
don't.
the mind works and chemicals and
No, they don't. They don't.
the,
But the thing is, like, I tell them, just get yourself in the gym and that. Stop worrying about. A lot of people worry about other people, what they think. I said,
mm,
forget about other people. And a
yeah,
lot of people, like, just anything they do, they worry about what other people going to think of
yeah,
me. You know
yeah,
what I mean? You need to
yeah,
stop worrying about other people because you're not going to live your life for other
yeah,
people. You're living it for yourself.
yeah,
You know, if you start living your life because people talk about you today, they'll
mm,
talk about someone else. Doesn't
mm,
mean it should stop you from your goals and that, you know. It means you need to get on with your life, look after your health. There's so many illnesses nowadays and that, like diabetes, heart problems. You
exactly,
know what I mean? And the thing is, these people are too scared to go to the gym. And I love when
exactly,
I
yeah,
see a person overweight and they're training, they're trying to change their life. I love it. I see it.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
come
yeah,
on,
yeah.
man.
I
You
love
know what
that.
I
I
mean?
love that.
Yeah.
Every
It's
time, yeah,
yeah.
every time I see it on Instagram, like a crazy transformation from one end to the other, and it's like I know because I train. I know how hard that person had to have trained to
Yeah.
even get to how they look
That's
like.
it.
So
That's it.
I always have to like clap my hands or congratulate someone that's like genuinely worked on themselves and set goals and
You have like
accomplished
a
it.
different type of respect for them. And you know what it is? Anywhere you go, if people see you train, they
Yeah,
have a certain respect for you. It's
yeah,
not because
yeah,
you're big, because they know it's hard work.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
hard
yeah,
work to
yeah,
train. It's not like, they have respect for you because you're big. Because no, a lot of people try it, but they can't do it. They can't do it like you. So
yeah,
they have that respect for you towards you, thinking, yeah, this guy's trained hard for where he is.
yeah.
So that's why, and that, you know what I mean. So it's a good thing, and that's what I want to share to a lot of youngsters and that like find something, even if it's football, anything. Just get
Yeah,
into some
yeah,
type of
yeah,
sports and that
yeah,
to
yeah,
take you out to work. You know, you can
yeah.
focus on and that. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, finding a hobby is so important. Like, I wanna like, obviously we talk about young people. Young people need to find this. Young people find that. But really and truly, it starts at the parents, innit? Do you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Because you want a young person to get onto something that's gonna cost money. The money's gonna come from the parent. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So for me, I think it's important that if there's any parents in this live at all, like I think it's important that if you have young children, boys and girls, but mainly boys because like the boys are the ones that's on the streets, the percentage, the statistics, everything points to young boys. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So, like, put your young boy into something. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Put him on from young, like, whether it's karate, like, it doesn't even have to be physical. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Just something to keep them busy, to keep their mind going. And as they get older through the years, then you change, you progress, you show them different things of life. Do you know what I'm saying? So then when they're actually 18, 19, 20, or even before that, 15, 16, 17, they're already going to have a vision of like, this is what I want to be. Like, do you know what I mean? And this is how I'm going to get there. And this is what I need to do to get there. The problem with like growing up in the ends or growing up in the hood is that a lot of young people, like, they've got so much energy. They've got so much energy, and they're so smart, and they're um, ambitious as well. But there's not a lot of people around them pointing them into the right directions. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's where the problem starts because it's like you could have all these things about you, but if no one's showing you how to actually use it, you're not going to use it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this, if you don't read a book, if you don't read, you're not using that part of your mind. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's how the body is. If you don't, if there's nothing wrong with your legs, but you just never use it and you sit down 24 hours a day, you're not going to be able to stand up and walk properly. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's about using the things that we have and the things that are available to us to create us as a human being. Do you know what I'm saying? Because a baby's not born a criminal. Do you know what I'm saying? A baby's not born in a gang. A baby's not born racist. A baby's not born sexist, homophobic. Like, do you know what I'm saying? A babies are born pure and clean. And it's about the environment and the family around to then mold that person into who they are. But at the same time, we are very sensitive people. We're very young people. Young people are very sensitive in the terms of like the things that they're seeing around them. Do you know what I'm saying? The environment, the culture, the everything. So naturally, if they're doing it from young or they're seeing it from young, then that is their normality. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't turn around and say, um, sorry, someone said I should work as a solicitor. I'd love to,
I
mate.
think you know what you're saying,
Yeah,
trust me, is 100%. You saying the words like seriously, the way you look at everything and that, I'm telling
yeah,
you,
yeah,
you got a good mindset, brother.
yeah,
And
yeah,
this is my personal advice, bro. You
yeah.
need to get out there more, man. You need to get out there more because you mean
That,
it from the heart, and this is
yeah, yeah,
what I mean. And that you say it from the heart,
yeah,
and that's very, very important. And what you're saying is 100% true. And I
yeah.
agree. You just gave me goosebumps, man. So I was just gonna say,
Thank you, mashallah. Thank you. No, but no, it's real life though, isn't it? It's just real life. I know it's words and that, but it actually is real life. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I grew up around older people who are older than me, but now then they've wasted their life, and it's kind of too late to change it. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just because of lack of education. Could you imagine that someone genuinely wasting their life just because they didn't know?
yeah. But the thing is, brother, I've seen a lot of people. I've seen so
Yeah,
many people that had so much talent, and I always used to say they're gonna become something amazing. But what they
yeah,
do, start doing drugs, drinking, thingy. You know what I mean? They've gone nowhere. Same
mm,
place, same place. And you will see a guy, and I don't know if you
yeah,
know, you will see a
yeah,
guy at the gym,
yeah,
and you will go, "This guy's got good genetics, man.
yeah,
He's got wicked genetics,
yeah,
man." You know. And you know what? If he keeps on training, he's going to become something good.
yeah,
What happens? He goes off, and you know what? It's just
mm,
a waste. So, like a
yeah,
person who works hard will overtake them. You know what I mean? With these people with like,
yeah, 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 exactly,
yeah, you just have to work hard. And like
yeah, exactly,
a lot of people have an easy life and they would never work hard. If you always work
yeah,
hard and that, you know, no matter where you are, you will
hmm,
get somewhere in life. And this is
yeah,
with
yeah,
training. Now, the young, like you're saying, the kids, a young age, if they're training, doing something like
mm,
boxing, any type of thing, and that, they know they have to put hard work in there to get
exactly. It's
better. You
dedication,
know what I mean?
it's
To get better.
concentration.
Yeah, to get better in it. So when they have that mindset in life, when they grow up, they'll use the same mindset in everything. Like with
Mm,
our bodybuilding, like with my bodybuilding, I know I have to work hard when I'm getting ready for a show. It's like
yeah,
20 weeks. I have to do everything right, weigh my food, do my walks. If I miss one thing, it will mess my competition up. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
So
exactly.
this is the whole thing that people need to kind of know that like you have to work hard in life. Nothing's easy. If you think
Mm,
something's easy, then it's not true. You know what I mean?
mm,
Everything you have to work hard for, man. You know what I
mm,
mean? Like
yeah.
look at yourself. You have to work hard, bro. You know?
I
Like
used to be like, yeah, I used to be so skinny, like, I never had no confidence like as a kid growing up. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of factors involved why I never had any confidence or anything like that. But I used to be like very skinny. I used to be tall. I used to be like um just like fresh off the boat. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So where I felt like an outsider amongst my peers, like it just knocked my confidence. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I always looked down. Like I never made eye contact. Um, like, do you know what I'm saying? I couldn't talk to a girl. Like, if my brother say, "Girl, go talk to that girl," like, do you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to friend zone everyone. Do you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But it's like, it's like I had to start like loving myself. Like, do you know what I'm saying? You got to start loving yourself first before like you let other people judge you on the way you look or your appearance or like for someone else before people start making you feel shit you have to actually genuinely love yourself because if you don't love yourself you're going to believe them. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you're going to be in this rat race of like trying to please other people. Do you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And the minute you turn around and you say like, you know what, I love myself, I'm confident, I'm sexy, like there's nothing wrong with these things, you know what I'm saying? So when someone turns around to you and says, or laughs at you or tries to put you down, you can come back with like, yeah, but I'm better looking than you. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's just
The thing is, nowadays with social media,
yeah,
this is very important. Like what advice you give is
yeah,
very, very important, especially like anyone on social media, especially the younger kids,
yeah,
because they get mentally affected. And I'll say, like, I don't really believe that the like younger kids should be on social media because their brain hasn't developed properly,
mhm,
and when they're like don't have that confidence in themselves,
mhm,
then people start saying bad things about them. It
yeah.
affects them madly. You know what I mean?
Exactly, and
Yeah.
they believe it, and they go on to
They believe
believe
it,
it
yeah.
until someone shows them otherwise,
Yeah.
or they
Some
look at
some of
them.
them sometimes it's too late because some of them commit suicide.
Exactly.
They get to this place that they commit suicide and that they do so or they stop eating. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
yeah, 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 yeah,
these things
yeah,
that like we need to talk about more. The parents need to tell them that like
yeah,
to do this you need to love
yeah,
yourself. You need to
yeah,
love yourself. Or telling your kid that oh you're beautiful. You know what I mean? You know what I
yeah,
mean? You're a strong person. You're this and that. You know.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
The other thing I feel like in like black and minority communities and backgrounds,
Yeah.
I feel like if the child is like misbehaving, it's automatically looked at like he's a naughty child or
Yeah.
she's a naughty child or like they're a bad child or they don't listen or this and that. But it's rare that the parent would be like, let me go and get my child assessed because they might actually have ADHD. Do you know what I'm saying? Or they might actually have something that's making them behave in a certain way. But it's like in our community, it's like we're scared to like tell another person in our community that my son is not well or my daughter is not well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Same with
Yeah,
our.
yeah,
I think they're more embarrassed about it. Like they're more like, I don't want my. But it's not. It's not like an illness or anything like that. You know what I mean?
exactly,
You
exactly.
know what I
But
mean? So there's nothing to be embarrassed. You'd rather know what he has than you can deal with it. Then
exactly,
you know what I mean. So this is what like with our community is the same thing. Like if if any kid has a problem, they're trying to cover it up, and I'm thinking.
yeah,
Don't cover it up. There's nothing to be thinking. He's born like that. You know what I mean?
hmm,
Just find a way to deal with it. Then you will know how to deal with it. If he doesn't know what he's got, he's going to have a lot of problems in life. You know what I mean? He's going to ask,
exactly,
question himself, why am I like this? Why am I not like everyone else?
exactly.
You
Like
know?
I've been in jail, yeah, with some like good-hearted people when they're calm, but it's like there's a lot of things wrong with them that if they was to get help, they'll just be so normal, or like they'll just be, like they probably won't even be in prison. Do
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And
it's
it's like
true.
I stand on the landing, and I come out and I shake hands with people and I spud people and I hug people, and it's like there's so many different characters, and
Mm.
it's like some of the characters is like you'll say this guy's actually a madman, and then when you actually talk to him and you sit down, cause I used to do that. I was a listener as well in jail. So for those who don't know what a listener is, it's like we're like part of the Samaritan team. So it's like a prisoner can literally feel confident in talking to another prisoner without being judged or reported or anything like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So a lot of prisoners would like open up to me, but it's like yesterday I could sit there and think, shit, I thought this guy was a madman. But when you sit there and actually talk to him, it's like, damn, this guy's been through a lot of stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I don't even blame you. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like, as a society, we all have to do the blame game, innit? Everyone likes to do the blame
Listen,
game, innit?
listen.
And
The thing is,
uh,
what we do, we don't not trying to understand the person. Why
mm,
is this person like this? We
mm,
just like to point the finger and say what he is. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because like I say to a lot of people, it's good to understand people. And
mm,
sometimes you get some people that you try so hard to understand them, they're just evil people. You can't just, you know what I
mm,
mean?
yeah,
But
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of people are trying to understand that what's happened in their childhood, what's happened to them, why they're so insecure, why they're this,
yeah,
why they're
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
trying to work them out, then you understand them more.
yeah,
But when they do something wrong or act in a certain way, you don't get upset about it because you know why they're like that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Why they're
Hmm.
doing these things and that, you know? So
It's
that's the,
trauma, innit? It's
yeah,
trauma, innit? Like a young person, you could be as young as 3 years old. Like if you've witnessed something horrible, like as an adult, you might not even remember what you witnessed, but mentally it's done something to you that it's changed like the signals in your brain, or it's changed your thought process. But as an adult, you'll never even think to relate it back to what happened when you was 3 years old. Do you know what I'm saying?
Something like that will kind of trigger you off without you
Exactly.
even knowing, and that, you know what I mean? And
Exactly. Exactly.
these are the things, and this is what I say about our community. Like, we don't be shy. Like, a lot of our people don't believe in depression, don't believe in mental health. They think, oh, we don't believe in mental health. There's no such thing as mental health is there. You get depressed. It happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
But the thing is, if you start telling a person that we don't get depressed, then he's going to start thinking, what is wrong with me? You know what I mean?
Exactly. If
So,
you tell, yeah,
yeah,
if you tell someone in my culture you're depressed or whatever, they'll ask you, "Have you ate today?" Like they'll say, "Go eat some food, go drink some water," like this and that. Do you know what I mean? It'll never be like, well, it's hardly like, oh, maybe I'm gonna go see a doctor and try to actually help and figure out what's happening with my child, why they're depressed, what's going through their head, because they might have seen something that the parents don't even know that they've seen, and they're scared to report it, or they're scared to like talk about it because they're just scared. Do you know what I'm saying? But if you was to put them in front of a professional and they can actually feel at ease and open up, you can be like, oh, so that's why my child's behaving in a certain type of way.
but the thing is, bro, like, I don't know how your community is. With our community, it's really hard for kids and that to open up to the parents and that. And this is what I say. I give a lot of advice to the parents. I say, the time we live in now, you have to become like a best friend with your kids because you need to know where they are and what they're doing and anything like that. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
the thing is, like, they need to open up to you. If you're
yeah,
like that strict parent and they can't even talk to you because they think, oh, they're going to get told off, or what I mean, something's going to happen, they're going to like keep a lot of things inside. So like with my kids and that, when they come from school, and if I can pick on their body language, that feeling down or something's happened at school, I'll sit down with them and say to them, what's going on? What's up? What's happened? You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
the thing is doing them little things that they can, I want them to be open with me and talk to me and
Yeah.
tell me and that. Then
And
why they find out?
that's the most important thing that I think is in both of our communities. I think you can relate is that communication. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like I used to come back from school and then I just go straight in my bedroom, like straight on the PlayStation. Like whatever happened in school that day, I probably won't even talk about it again at home. Do you know what I'm saying? Even if I speak a little bit of it at home, it'll just be like, oh, it's just school, innit? Get on with it, kind of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
Man up. They say man up, innit? Man up.
yeah, yeah, like man up. Yeah, like that man up word. I hate that man up thing, innit? Because people want people to man up, but then when you're like cold with no feelings because you're too manned up, it's like, oh, you're not emotional enough, or you ain't got feelings. It's like we can't win, innit? As a man,
No,
innit?
it's right. But the thing is, one thing we have to understand, with men, we keep our stress and everything here. And it slowly comes over, then all of it comes out. And sometimes it comes out of the wrong person, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So, like, you know what I mean? We keep trying to keep it thingy, and I think that's the wrong way. Like, women keep
yeah,
it in the front. So wherever they go for you, we get it straight away. You know what I mean? They don't hold
yeah,
it at the back. So this
yeah,
is the whole thing that we need to understand how men work, and that's why there's loads of like a lot of men commit suicide, a lot of mental health, because the thing is there's so much pressure on us tonight. You know what I mean? There's
yeah,
so much pressure on us that you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, you shouldn't be, you know what I mean? You shouldn't be like this, you should be
yeah,
like this,
yeah,
And the thing is, like, if you have a good friend, it should be like should be able to talk to him, and like with my friends and that, if
yeah,
I'm feeling a bit funny, they'll come over, everything all right, bro? What's going
yeah,
on?
yeah,
You know what I mean? And same with them. I'll go, are you all right, bro? I haven't heard from you for a few
yeah,
days. You okay?
yeah.
You know,
That's that.
it's very important, man. It's very, very important, and that.
It's very important you said that because a lot of people have like friends. They might say this is my best friend, but that could just be their best friend because they're going out every weekend getting hammered. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of like friendships hasn't really been tested. Do you know what I'm saying? Like fight or flight kind of situations. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like who's really down with you? Like, do you know what I'm saying? So like people just, I feel like the word friends just gets used loosely, like, and over time you change your friends, right? Like, so like, are they really your friend? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
The
So it's
thing
a
is,
bit
like,
like,
you have, like, let's just say you have 20, 30 friends.
yeah,
But when you grow up, bro, you will get like just handful of them that they'll stick by you.
yeah,
And you
yeah,
become, they're more, I won't say they're your friends, they're your brothers. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah,
your brothers because you know they're there for you. And it takes one phone call, and if you're doing something
yeah,
wrong, they
yeah,
will advise you. You know what I
yeah.
mean? They will
And
say to you, bro, stop doing this and that. You're ruining your life. You know what I mean? And that's what
yeah,
you need. You know, you have friends, and if you have money, you're going out partying. You have so
yeah,
many people around you. You like, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
when it comes to it, then you find out your real friends and that. You
yeah.
know,
One, one,
that's the whole thing.
one thing I'll say to like young people, like if there's any young people in this thing, like, so one thing I'll say is like the friends you have now is not gonna be your friends in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time. Like a few of them might still be, but as we get older, everyone takes a different path in life. Do you know what I'm saying? So then you don't want to be the one left behind, if you like. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when you're in primary school and in early stages of secondary school, it's like we're all in the same routine, we're all doing the same thing, we're all hanging outside the shop, we're all, your problem's my problem. It's all fun and games until school's actually finished. And then it's like, okay, my friend is now going to college, and they're now going to university, and they're now going, they're doing work apprenticeships, and I've just come out of young offenders. What am I doing? Like, do you know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta be sure, like your friends are always gonna live their own life. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of young people now, like, they're doing things for their friends, or they're doing things because of their friends, and
Yeah.
then it's all fun and games when things go smoothly, but when things actually hit the fan, then it's like you sit there and you gotta think, in 5 years' time, is this guy even still gonna be my friend? Do you know what I'm saying? When you gotta sit in prison for any amount of time and your friend hasn't even sent you £10 for your phone call, is that even your friend? Like, do you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like a lot of friendships needs to be tested way before people start claiming best friends, be it, all of these things. And when I say test,
BFF and a BFF.
yeah, I think it's BFF, best
BFF.
friends forever. Yeah, so
Yeah.
a lot of friendships that really need to be tested because I feel like people are falsely living in friendship bubbles or circles until things actually go wrong.
Yeah. The thing
You know
is,
what I'm saying?
I was speaking to a brother last time. His name is Max, and he was like, he had drug addiction, and he was saying to me that he had so many friends around him. They were doing drugs and everything else. But like when like if his wife called him or anything like that, they used to say, "Stay here." You know what I mean? Like, do you understand? Like that's not your friends, is it? Like your friends are to want the best for you. Like Islamically, we say what you want for yourself, you want for your brother. You know what I mean? So what you want for yourself, you should want for your brother. So if I want something for myself, I want it for my brother. You know what I mean? That's Islamic saying that we do.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? And that's the way a best friend's supposed to be.
yeah,
Like, if you
yeah,
want good for himself, you should want good for you. You
yeah,
know?
yeah, exactly.
That's the thing, like the thing is, if I was doing good things and my friend like always has my back, that's fine. But if I'm doing bad things, is he gonna come and stop me and tell me like stop doing these things and that? Or if he's gonna tell me once or twice and give up on me? That's not a true friend, though, is it?
Yeah,
Like, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
Like, a true
Exactly.
friend is there with you at the hard times and the good times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Not only there at the good
I,
times.
a friend needs to be there more so on the hard times
Yeah.
than the good times, because anyone can be with me on the good times. Like literally anyone. I could be walking down central London on a good time with a good wave, see someone random completely that I don't know, never met before, looking to have a good time as well. Then we have a good time together. And
Yeah.
we'll have the best night.
Yeah.
We'll have the best
True.
night.
True. It's
Do you know what
true.
I'm saying? Wake up in the morning
It's
and
true.
it's done.
Yeah.
But a good friend needs to be there for you more on your downs, because it's like, it's too much just trying to please everyone. It's too much just trying to be in everyone's good books. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you generally need to tell your friends some serious stuff, and they if they can help you, they have to help you. Do you know what I'm saying? Because this life, we only get one chance at this life, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I lost my cousin like 2 weeks ago. No, he died longer than 2 weeks ago, but
You had the
maybe like,
funeral, didn't you? Was that the
yeah, I was at the funeral
Sorry
yesterday.
to hear that, bro,
I
man.
was at the funeral yesterday, but that's my cousin, but he's really like my brother I never had. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And like me and him, like from the moment I came to this country, like that was my first cousin that I was introduced to. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And we grew up together, and as we got older, like we both started going in and out of prison. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like prison's a weird thing, because it like prison's a weird thing because it affects everyone differently. Like me and you could be the best of friends. We do everything together. We go into prison the exact same day. We do the exact same time. We come out the exact same day. But I guarantee you, mentally, we're not going to be the same. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not
Everyone's
going to.
different, innit? Like,
Everyone is different. Do you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And my cousin, like, God bless him, like,
God bless him.
he went prison. He went prison. He done 4 years. He done 4 years of his time in prison, and he came out of prison in 2017, and he had a problem with police officers at Carnival.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the police officers like beat him black and blue, like
Really.
black and blue.
He's the carnival recently, yeah?
No, 2017
Is it?
Carnival.
Really?
Yeah, they beat him black and blue to the point that he went into a coma.
Really?
Do you know what I'm saying? That's too much. That's already too much for one person. Do you know what I'm saying? You've just come out of jail after 4 years. You've been home for 4 weeks or so, and you've just had this altercation, and now you're in a coma. Do you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you're getting back in. They're recalling you for that situation. He went back into prison after a month, and he done a whole nother 4 years.
Fuck.
Do you know what I'm saying? And he just came. He's been out like 3 months, and he's passed away. And I'm upset. I'm upset that he didn't get to live his life the way that he should have lived his life. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sad, man.
Because, like, honestly, me personally, I feel like the police mistreatment is probably the reason why he is where he is now. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to get to that because it's gonna get all political. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's
The thing
like,
is, bro, what we can do personally is just guide people, make sure they don't make the same mistakes and that, you know what I mean? And
yeah,
the thing is, they don't go down the same path and that, you know? Like you say, there's so much talent there. There's so much, people can do so many things. But with you personally, I think you can make a massive, massive change. You know what I mean? Like I say to everyone and that, there's 1,000 people watching your advice, giving advice, and one person takes your advice on,
yeah.
just think you've done your job.
That's
Because
it. That's
changing
it.
one person's life and that is amazing. Like, Islamically, we believe killing one person like you're killing all humanity. Saving one person is like saving all humanity.
No, it's true. It's like, if what like when I really got into this, like helping others, was on my last sentence. I was in HMP Thameside. I don't know if anyone heard of that. And then I got an emergency transfer to HMP ISIS, which is literally next door to each other. It's not that far. It's around the corner. I didn't want to go there because I heard that it was turning into a young offenders.
Yeah.
But the officers were like, no, like they're accepting older people now, whatever. So I thought, alright, cool. Reluctantly, I went HMP ISIS, and then in reception, they asked me how old I am. I was like, 26. I just turned 26 or so. And they're like, oh, it must be your unlucky day. I said, why? They're like, because yesterday it's turned into 18s to 25. I said, so why am I here? You get me? But the like, something happens for a reason. Things happen for a reason, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Things happen for a reason, like, because I went into ISIS with the mindset of like, I can't be in here with all these young people. Do you know what I'm saying? They're going to do my head in. They're going to be running around. Because I was a young person as well. I know what it's like in young offenders. You get me? So I'm thinking, I can't be the old 26-year-old in here with all these 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds. Because for me, it was local release, innit? So then I thought, you know what? I'm going to settle down, whatever. I had like just over 2 years left on my sentence. I thought, I'm going to settle down here, whatever. It is where it is. And amazingly, what happened is that everyone my age group that had longer sentences were getting transferred out. And all the new young people from Cook and Wood, all the Aylesbury, all the young offenders were coming into ISIS. Do you know what I'm saying? And I really had a routine of like working out. I was very strict about my diet. I was working out in the yard. I'm working out like 2-3 times a day in one day, like morning, afternoon, evening. Like I'm doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? And in the exercise yard, the new generation, younger boys, they used to come up to me and they used to ask me questions about, because I was an older figure than them, they asked me questions about fitness, and they asked me questions about the roads, like life, like, is it worth it? Like, how many times have I been to jail? All these questions, and I was totally honest with them. Do you know what I'm saying? But when I went back into my cell, it had me thinking, like, these young people that are in custody now are just me when I was younger, and I'm still in custody with them now. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was thinking, like, it's crazy, like, because it's like these young people that I'm talking to, they don't even know that they could live a life where they're coming in and out of jail, in and out of jail. Do you know what I'm saying? So I started coming out every day in the exercise yard, and I'm talking to the young people, and I'm saying to them, like, what's your what's your like meaning in life? Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, the young boys that in the yard, certain conversations that they're talking about, this and that, it's about planning to come out and do more crime. Do you know what I'm saying?
A
Because
lot of them do, though, innit? A lot
exactly.
Of them do. Yeah.
Like, we're amongst criminals in a building with criminals, we're sleeping with criminals, we're showering with criminals. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's got to be difficult for one criminal to another criminal to say, this isn't right. Do you know what I'm saying? But where I've been in that revolving door, and I've seen it so many times, and it was happening to me as well, I thought, you know what? I'm going to come out here and do workout sessions in the exercise yard. If you want to join it, you can join it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to join it, you don't have to join it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was doing that in the exercise yard, had the boys working out, like, and it became like a thing where, like, they're coming up to me now saying, what, no workout today? We're not working out today. And you see, when I'm tired now, they're drawing me out. They're saying, you're not on it, this and that. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was like a community, even though we're all in prison for different crimes and they're doing time, but it's like we was building a community, do you know what I'm saying? So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do my mentoring course, because all I kept thinking is that if someone was teaching me and telling me what I know now when I was at their age, maybe I wouldn't even be in jail, or do you know what I'm saying? So I done my mentoring course, I done like the gangs program, and I was officially like a peer mentor. I was a peer mentor on the wing. Do you know what I mean? So it was like the young boys were like generally like just open up to me. It wasn't a gangster thing. It wasn't a bad man thing where everyone trying to be hard. It's like, yo, this is real life. This is the situation we're in, and I don't want to live this life no more. Can you give me advice on this or that or education or anything? It could be anything. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And I kind of like picked up that role. I felt like an old man though. These young boys are they're making me feel like an old man. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's a good thing because
Yeah.
first of all, you need to be that person. Everyone can't talk to everyone. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Everyone can't connect with people. A
Yeah.
lot of people don't have that patience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people like will tell someone one thing, they're like, "Just get out of my face. I don't want to talk to you. I just told you." Innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the thing is, you need to be that special person that you can listen to people, you
Mhm.
can connect with them, and you can talk to them and guide them. So,
Mhm.
like, look at that. Like you being there, that was you. Like I say, everything we go in life, it makes us who we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you
Exactly.
know, and you have to become that person, and you have. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. That's why. Like I'll never forget that prison again because it keeps me grounded. Do you know what I'm saying? The moment you forget the pain is the moment you forget everything and you get back to your old ways. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you always remember the pain and the trauma and the life and the things that you went through, that should like literally keep you on a good path. Not on 100% good path because you're still gonna have your trials and tribulations as life throws at us every day anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? But you need to be able to like be able to separate yourself from like I like to say you need to be able to have different personalities. I know it sounds weird, but the way I talk to you is not going to be the same way that I talk to the next guy. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be the same way that I speak to the employer that I'm trying to get a job at. Do you know what I'm saying?
The
And a
thing
lot
is,
of
this is very important. I've talked about this. Sorry, brother, that we
yeah,
play different characters.
yeah,
We did
yeah,
play different characters. So when you're at work or with your clients, you play a work character. When you're with your friends, you'll play a friend character. When you're with your family, but I think when you're at home with your family, you're yourself. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
That's
exactly.
when you're yourself, but out everywhere else, you play a different character. And you have to.
Exactly.
You have
You
to.
have to.
You
You
have
have to. But a lot of people, there is people out there that don't realize that they can actually play different characters.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I'm
have
saying?
to. You have to.
There's people in the ends or in the hood or whatever background you come from. They don't know how to change that character. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't walk how I walk in my area the same way as in like in the middle of some country field in Oxfordshire because I'll probably stand out. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll be the odd one out. Everyone will look at me and be like, right, like this guy's
Well, you need
from.
to move down here, man. I think you will have a better life here, to be honest.
Where are you exactly?
Buckinghamshire.
Yeah, Buckinghamshire.
Yeah,
I said that that's in Milton Keynes near Wood Hill.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. And that so the thing is, a lot of people come here to change their life in it because the thing is, over here is more of more opportunities. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? So the thing is, it will get you more out there. But like with you, what you're doing now, like especially with your fitness and thing and that,
yeah.
that's bro, that's amazing. How's it going anyway with your
It's going well. So when I was in custody, like Glow Fitness UK is like I've literally like if I was at home right now, I'll show you the books. Like I've literally got my prison books where I set myself targets of things that I wanted to do and I wanted to achieve. The first one was get my lorry license. So I started revising in prison. Like I bought the so I'm just reading the things, but I bought the theory book in prison. Do you know what I'm
yeah?
saying? For lorry drivers because I naturally enjoy driving anyway. So I thought if I could get paid for it, like my mind is thinking, how many ways can I make myself more legitable or
Yeah.
more employable? Like, do you know what I'm saying? So I revised my theory in prison. That was in my book. I put literally create Instagram, Glow Fitness UK. I put like post workout videos, like talk to young people, inspirational quotes. Like I write down all of that. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously all of that is like manifesting, innit? Like, do you know
Yeah,
what I'm
of
saying?
course, of course.
I was reading a lot of books in custody about the mind and the way other people's mind is and energies and manifesting your way through life and getting what you want. So I thought, you know what, it's not gonna cost me nothing. So I'm gonna give it a go. Do you know what I mean? I came out of custody and within a month of coming home, I got my personal training course, my fitness instructing course, completed. A couple months after that, I passed my lorry license. So now I'm official HGV lorry driver. I've been doing charity work as well with youth centres, like big up New Horizon Youth Centre in King's Cross. They've been a big support to me when I was young as well. So I'm definitely actively trying to give back to them as well.
Of course, you have to.
So it's like I'm trying to do Glow Fitness UK. I'm trying to create a program which is actually in the making right now, which I'm willing to offer the program. Well, I'm wanting to offer the program to like schools and institutions, prisons, care homes, mental homes, like places for young people. And in my program is going to be a mix of between fitness and mental health, like coming together and showing the key signs of why they work well hand in hand with each other, but also being able to understand the triggers are in your brain and what feeling you get, how to respond to it and whatnot. So that's actually a program that I'm creating right now. It's still in the making.
Very good, brother. Very, very good. And the thing is, this is what I mean. So you see life in a different point of view now because the things you've been through, you know? And the thing is, if you think about it, there's loads of people in the, while they go into prison, they waste time.
Yeah.
They don't do anything, you know what I mean, when they come out, because it's so easy to go into the crime life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you've been around it, it's so easy to just go back into it. But with you, you've changed your life and you kind of put it into positive side of things and that. You know what I mean? Like, you've done something positive with it and you're giving it back to the community as well. You're changing people's lives, bro, man. You know what I mean? You're doing such a amazing thing. And, like, you know, but the thing is, like I say, like with you, like, just trying to push more TikTok as well. Because TikTok kind of puts you out there. The thing is, if you have an idea in your head, put it out there, speak about it. Like, speak about these things and that. You know what I mean? This is what like people need to connect with you. When people connect with you, they know your character. They will work with you. You know what I mean? They will work with you. They will think of you because they're like you know when you put that video up about you going back. See how much support you had. Crazy, bro, man.
And I was genuinely shocked. Like I was like so shocked. Like I posted that video, and I went to prison the next day. So when I went to prison the next day, I didn't have a phone. I didn't have access to any sort of internet. I couldn't even make a phone call because they had a new policy in there where like you have to be in the jail for a whole week before you can start putting numbers on your phone to even make a phone call. So like the officers were coming up to me and they're like, and you the guy that I saw on my TikTok last night and this and that. So I'm like, what are you on about? Like, do you know what I'm saying? So
no, but that's it, bro. The thing is, like, what I say, people love people who want to change their life. That's what you have to understand. You know what I mean? You're always going to get people support. The thing is, if you're doing something good, you will always have people there that would want to help you. You know what I mean? And the thing is, brother, like, you know what? To be honest, you've done great, man, and I think you're going to do amazing, man. You know what I mean? But you're going to do really, really good, man. So the thing is, keep on pushing, and
thank you.
If there's anything, well, I said we're going to come up and see you. We're going to go out for a meal.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, we might do an arm workout, you know.
No, I'll be on that. Genuinely, I'll be on that.
No. But the thing is, like I say, is there anything I can do? Let me know. I'm gonna like the council of Aylesbury has asked me to do some talks to the youth as well because we're having loads of like a bit of knife crime and all these things going on, so they want me to go in there and talk to them a bit. So, but if anything comes out like that, like come and I might give you a shout to come down and just
Shout me, man. I'll drive up. It's not even that far. It's like, what, an hour, hour and a half?
or something like that. So
Yeah,
we'll sort
yeah,
that
it's
out.
rapid,
But
man.
like I
That's
say to you,
65 minutes.
you got my number now. So if there's
Yeah.
anything, but what I say, like with you, now, like don't keep yourself. My personal advice for social media: don't keep yourself like close now, because a lot of us we fear what people think.
Yeah.
So if you have something in your mind, like you say about the parents and that, you should do a video about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Talk
yeah.
about it. That's how people connect with you, and that's like that. A video could be shared,
Yeah.
and gets you out there. And like I say, if you help one person,
Yeah.
then you done your thing, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Do you
that's
know
what.
what it is? With the like before I went in jail, I wasn't like a social media guru. I didn't know how to edit. I didn't know how to post. I didn't even like standing in front of the camera to be talking. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So when I came out of jail and I thought I'm gonna make a fitness page, I didn't actually like deep how that a fitness page actually runs, like communicating consistency, like it's actually hard work, like, do you know what I mean? It's only right that people get paid for their work online, because it's not easy at all. But so like I had to build up my confidence to, like, even me sitting here talking to you that on TikTok live, it's like it's work of like building it up.
Yeah,
to
bro,
be-
you've done really well. Like I don't know
Yeah.
what you smashed it. And the thing
Yeah.
is, like you say, we play a character. So when the camera's on you,
Yeah.
you're a character. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Instagram character you have to be. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people see my videos, like the funny videos I'll do and everything else.
Yeah.
And when they meet me in real life, they say, "You're a totally different person." Yeah, this is real me. You know what I mean? I say
Yeah.
this is real me. So the thing is, you just have to be more. Like if you have an idea in your head, like write it down.
Yeah.
And speak about it. Speak about it. Speak
Yeah.
about your thing, your normal routine, like you say, what
Yeah.
your normal routine is, your book, what you had to do, all
Yeah.
these things and that, because then it will give hope to people who are going to prison or who are in prison, who's come out from prison.
Yeah.
They will think that, you know what, if you can do it, I can do it too. Let me give it. You know what I mean?
No, definitely, man.
You know what I mean? So
Like, sky's the limit, innit? Do you know
yeah,
what
of
I'm
course
saying?
it is, bro.
And
Of course
it's
it is.
like there's like, I'm gonna say one thing to young people, that there's more to life than like the estate you grew up in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? There's more to life than like walking around your neighborhood. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't realize that until they get older. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like they walk a little bit further down the road and they're like, oh, swear down, that's there, because they didn't even know. They've never even crossed that path. Do you know what I'm saying? So for those people that think like the hood or like the ends or like the estate is like everything, like we're all just trying to get out of the estate. Do you know what I'm saying? All this like postcode owning and like whatever else, like it's all irrelevant. Do you know what I'm saying? The most important thing is genuinely trying to better yourself for you and your family.
That's it.
Do you know
That's
what I'm
what
saying?
I'm
Anything else is irrelevant.
Yeah, motivate others. When you do good, motivate others. Trying to help others out as well. Like
Yeah.
I say, like if something's given to you, trying to motivate others, because in life you have people that give you advice, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and become that person. If someone be like some kids that are out there, they don't have no parents or they don't have that father figure. They don't have that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if you give them that advice, it means the world to them. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah, it means the world to them, and that, you know.
Like, I'm down to like do this, make this a more regular thing. Like when you're free or whatever, if like the feedback from it and people want us to do more talks, so we can set up like different subjects, we can concentrate on specific conversations and things like that, then I'm down for it, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
100%,
Because
my brother, 100%. But the thing is, like, personally, it's been a pleasure for me because, to be honest, when I saw that video the first time, it made me so angry and it made me upset that about you. I thought, how can this happen to someone that is out there trying to change their life and that? You know what I mean?
yeah, definitely.
So the thing is, and now talking to you
Yeah,
is for me is unbelievable because like
Yeah.
I don't look at people that, like, you know, they've got money or these things and that. I look at people who work hard. You know what I mean? I look up to people who make changes to their lives and that. That's how I look up to, you know. Like
Yeah.
with me, you know, you were like, for me, you were like, wow, look at this brother, man. He's changing himself and that. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, 100% we'll do this. But you know what, bro? It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
You.
I appreciate the invite.
Nah, bro,
100%.
man. Nah. Thanks for joining me, and
Cheers.
hopefully it helps a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I'll speak to you. Got my number, but like I said,
Yeah.
if you need anything, give me a
Okay,
shout.
cool.
But
Thank
don't
you,
get me
brother.
wrong, bro. You need to get on that social media more, man. You
Yeah,
know,
thank you. I will.
if you need my help with like editing and stuff, give me a shout as well.
No, I will.
Yeah, but take care and hopefully.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.